So, something we have not done for quite some time here on the channel. It's something that originally even kind of started off the channel where, we started to pick up, we started to get a lot of attention. And that is ranking videos, tips and tricks, all different types of ranking methods. It's something that I focused a lot of time on that I kind of pulled away from, and it's something I want to get back into. And what actually triggered it is, again, you guys down in the comment section. A lot of people have been asking for something very specific that I want to touch on, and I think it's going to help a lot of you out there that are having struggles with ranking. But before we get into it, if you could take a quick second to go ahead and leave a like on the video. Like I always say, it helps out more than you know. And of course, in the comment section, let me know what you guys think so far here in Season 16. Do you guys love it? Do you hate it? Are you meeting all of your goals? Are you not meeting them? Very, very curious to hear you guys down in the comment section. Let's get the conversation started. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the tape. Okay, so ranking. And the topic we're going to be covering here in today's video with ranking is those of you that are struggling, where you'll play for 4 hours, you'll look at your last 10 games and then realize that you've gained 5 points. Where you'll get a chicken dinner, you get a plus 35, and then your next 3 matches you get a bunch of minus 20 or more points, and again, you've been playing 4 hours and you're not even where you started. You're actually back further from where you began, and it is one of the most frustrating things. Trust me, I know the feeling. I know how frustrating that can be, and I want to go ahead and lay out a few tips and tricks for you guys to help out those of you that are struggling, where you're kind of in a rut and you're not able to progress. When we're talking about ranking, I can already hear a lot of you guys in the comment section, Riggs, I don't care about ranking. I just drop hot, and if I die, then oh well. This is a ranking video, so that's what we're going to be focusing on, specifically those struggling to rank up. All right, so the biggest thing that you have to ask yourself, and there's no, this game is incredible how dynamic that it is. So there's no cookie cutter response. I'm going to try to generalize the best I can in order to help the most amount of people out there that are struggling right now. And that is, you have to ask yourself, if you are trying to rank up, yet you're dying instantly in all your matches and you keep getting minus 26s every single game, of course you're not going to get anywhere. There's a fine line between, if someone's trying to just drop hot, get kills, they don't care about their rank, they're just playing to have fun, this and that, then that's fine. But if you're someone that's trying to meet a goal, maybe you have aspirations to reach ace, maybe you've never hit ace before, maybe you just want to rank up to crown, or whatever tier it is, to get the gun skin, or to get the different things, the little perks along the way, that are attached with ranking. You have to ask yourself those questions. And the number one thing that you have got to understand is RNG. RNG is something that I don't think is talked about enough, or it's not given enough thought. And RNG, which technically stands for random number generator, but it basically just means that everything in this game is random, and it's how you react to the randomness that can make you succeed or fail. So, that has to do with weapons. It has to do with everything. The flight path. It has to do with the zones, where the zones shift to. The loot that you go ahead and pick up. All of that is what we consider RNG. So, the biggest thing with RNG in this game is hot dropping. Now, understand, I'm not telling anyone whether you should or shouldn't. But when it comes to ranking, dropping hot, for example, when Pachinki's right in the middle of the playing path, and you drop Pachinki and there's 15 other squads that are surrounding you, it's going to be very difficult. And more than likely, you're probably going to die and lose a lot of points. You can get frustrated. When you're frustrated playing this game, you're not making the best decisions. You're not hitting your shots. and it's just a bad situation, especially for someone that's trying to put net positive on the points for the day. So you have to understand RNG is very, very important. You land in a building, you get a P92, your next door neighbor who's the enemy, you hear him taking shots with an AKM. It's going to be very, very difficult to get out of that situation. And when you drop hot and you die early, that's when you lose all your points. Even if you survive the hot drop, let's say you walk away with 10 kills and then you die, 5-6 minutes in, before the first circle even closes, that's still going to be a negative on the board for your points. So again, it's not something that you're going to want to do when you're trying to rank, and specifically when you're struggling to rank up. So other viable options are to do what we call a soft drop or a warm drop, somewhere that's a little bit beyond the flight path. They even have, there's even strats where you just find an open road, you hop in a vehicle, you drive somewhere away from the flight path, you go ahead and loot up. Even playing this way, I've outlined it in other videos as well. Many people, many people, unless you're the best player in this game, like you're Midas or Athena playing this game, which you're more than likely not. Maybe they're watching the video, who knows? But there's most people that are ranking play this way. The majority. We're not talking about the anomalies, the best players, the Rolexes and all that. Many people that are ranking, high, up ace in the high stars and ace, ranking up to conquer. Many people use these type of strategies because what it does, if you can at least survive the first circle before circle number 2 shows up, again, depending on your tier, but let's say, you're in platinum, diamond, even, crown 5, crown 4, you'll still, at least you won't lose any points. Even if you don't have kills, if you can survive the first circle, and let's say you get a -5, trust me, a -5 it's way easier to make up those points than something like a -35 or a -40. You die early and you're in, ace, 8, 9, 10 star, or you're in conquer, you die early, you can get up to a -50. I think even a little bit more than a -50. It's happened. And you can lose that in a second, yet it will take you 4 hours just to get back from where you started.
Wait, really?
And again, it will absolutely destroy you. So understanding RNG, understanding the flight path, and the way you drop and the way you play is often going to be contingent on who you are playing with. Are you playing with randoms? Are you playing with teammates where you have comms, where they speak the same language as you? You know their strengths and weaknesses. They know your strengths and weaknesses. They know how to play off them. All that stuff, especially comms, it makes a huge difference than typing out those types of things. So if you want to drop hot or even do like a warm drop, like say instead of drop Pachinki, you drop Razov. Those types of things you have to take into consideration on who you're playing with. If you're playing with a bunch of randoms and you frickin' drop in Picado and you die instantly, the only person that you can be mad at is yourself. That's the only person you can be mad at. What else are you going to expect in that situation? That a bunch of people that you've never played with are going to like come in clutch and like save the day? It's not going to happen. Maybe every once in a while, maybe once in out of every 30, 40 games, that might happen. But again, for those of you that are struggling, the best way is to play it safe in the first couple circles to at least ensure you'll have some sort of a positive. And even if you drop remote sometimes, especially when you're ranking up, again, through crown, through ace, you can have some people doing that exact same strat. So it's something you have to look out for. But one thing I am trying to look out for is you guys. Trust me, I know the frustration. I've hit Conqueror, I think, 7, maybe 8 times. I know the grind. I understand the grind. It can be very, very challenging. So for those of you out there that are struggling, again, I heard a lot of responses in the comment section about Riggs, I really need help with points. What can I do? I'm playing with randoms. I don't have a team, this and that, which is exactly what I'm trying to do this season. I'm trying to rank up with nothing but randoms to see if it's even possible to get it done. In order to get it done. So trust me, I know the frustration for those of you guys out there, and I'm just trying to look out. But understanding RNG, understanding that if you die instantly, that is where you're going to lose all of your points. You survive the first couple circles, you can at least ensure you're going to get a net positive at the end of your match, which at the end of the day, that's what it's all about for those of you trying to rank up out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I was looking through the archives. It's been a very long time since I've done a ranking video. Plus I had a lot of people in the comment section actually requesting it, which made me happy. So if you guys have any type of video recommendations or a topic that you guys would like me to cover, go ahead, sound off in the comment section. You guys know I read all the comments. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But until the very next video, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.